Right, a 1934 Sunbeam Model 25, I believe. When Gordon got it, it had a big, like, angle section tow bar on the back.
Okay.
So the original bumpers, which are these, he had re-chromed, and the bumper irons powder coated those ones, but we didn't have the bumper irons that go, because that goes there like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
But we didn't have the bumper irons that go from in there, bolt inside there to here. So I've had to make some. So I made those, which are, painted them all yesterday, they're there drying. They just basically slot on in the hole.
How'd you get the template for that then?
Didn't. You haven't got one, just made it up as I went along.
Oh, okay.
So that goes in there. Slots over 2 bolts and bolts in.
Yeah.
And then your bumper iron, your main bumpers go on there. And then we had to, he had an old rear light because it hasn't got one. On a 1930s car you can get away with one rear lamp.
Yeah.
So that one was kicking about. So I had to take it all apart, solder the wires in here, make all the bulb fittings work because it was all rusty. And then you've got a normal lamp and a stop lamp.
Okay.
But like on a 30s car you only need one rear.
That's a legal requirement, yeah?
Yeah, but this one has got, whether they're original or not I don't know, but it's got 3 in there, stop lamps.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you've got all of that lot. So basically just got to bolt it all out. I've got to hang the exhaust up, I've got to wire in the light. So I'll start bolting the irons on now, yeah?
Okay.
And then we can see what she looks like. But being an older car, if you look at it, that back wing's flat, that one's up in the air. You get the bumpers looking reasonably similar in the middle, but the outside's bloody miles out.
Alright.
So there's not a lot you can do about it. Yeah. But yeah, a little bit. Right, I might have to run a tap through that where I've welded it, so we'll do that in a minute. Let's get the other one on. Right, I'll do it now. I'm being a knobber. I'll do it now. I'm just mocking it all at the moment. I'll have to get spring washers and all that sort of shit to put on it. Right, let's see if this will go. Get out of the way, dog. Got to try and wiggle this wire down here because I didn't have the original plug that goes in the back of there, hence why I've had to solder them on. And this is the end of a spark plug cable.
Of course.
So that will go in there. Squishing the hole like that.
Look at that. Made to measure.
This looks alright, doesn't it? Oh, that's a bit of an angle, isn't it? So let's bend that round. Let's put the lens on that, we can line it up. Shove the wire through the hole. Oh. Right, let's see if we've got earth. Because hopefully it'll earth out through all the bumper irons and everything.
Yeah.
If not, I'll have to run a separate wire to it. No, red was side lights, wasn't it? Right, so we've got side lamp.
Yep.
I can double check my wire without flicking the brake switch, so just put the other one on and that should light up the stop lamp. Stop!
Which it does.
Sweet! Right, so let's plumb that in. Because all of that wiring that's just pulled out of there was probably for indicators, I would have thought. Flap up. Right, so you've got number plate lights, you've got a rear lamp. Just try the brake lamp there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah. All three.
Hey?
All three.
And the one in the rear light.
Or the stop light.
The one that says stop.
Do it again. Yeah.
Yeah?
All good.
Right, make sure we've got all lights still on?
Just the tail light, not.
Yeah. Brake lamps?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, brake lamp.
Yeah.
Right, that's all good. Right, so that all works. I'll put the other bumper on, and then you can see how far out the wings are to the bumpers. It looks shit. Ow. Right, I don't think you're going to get it a lot better than that. But if you have a look, because the two outer irons that bolt to the chrome are actually bent, and then that wing, if you look along the bottom line of the car, it's flat. That one shoots up in the air. So you'll never get the two bumpers to look. I can space them and pack them and all sorts of shit, but you're not really going to gain anything by it.
Pretty passable, isn't it, really?
Yeah, I could probably bring that one out a bit, but not a lot, because it's touching there where the wing's bent. So there's not really a lot you can do with it. But it looks better than it did. So I'll nip everything up there, touch all the bolts up, hang the exhaust properly. And that's about it for that one.